Welcome back, my speaking podcast fan. This is your boy Dark Side of Daryl. Why y'all again, man? Darth Vader Daryl, State South Carolina Fines, Orangeburg County on. We back at it again, in the Queen City of Charlotte, doing what we do. Got my co-host on the other side, man. I'm gonna throw him this no look pass, you know what I'm saying? Let him introduce himself.
Hey man, this is Mike, aka Booby Choke yourself.
Hey man, we may not always be right, we may not always be wrong.
You always gonna get our mom's opinion what we're speaking on.
Oh, most definitely, man. With that being said, man, we're gonna get into something a little bit different. We're gonna get into a little bit of the All-Star weekend, even though it wasn't really an All-Star weekend, more of a weekend. But I'll go ahead and let my partner go over there, man. He got a little couple things he want to say about that.
They need to get rid of the damn dunk contest, man. Listen, we can find 4 guys in 4 different regions, and I'm being realistic about
Yeah.
this. If you can't get superstars to do the dunk contest, because dunk contest used to be the highlight of the night on a Saturday night.
The highlight.
Now the highlight is 3-point contest, which is crazy to me. And that's the first event. So I'm at the point, if y'all can't find 4 guys who can dunk and you getting people off the end of the bench, and I don't want to criticize the 4 guys that dunk, but at the end of the day, it's like they trying to find anybody. Matt McClung, he was in the G League. He wasn't even in the NBA. So it's done got to the point, man. It's like it's almost damn near like how the what you call the Pro Bowl in NFL. You might as well just make it flag football. You might as well just get rid of it, man.
Hey, man. How can I say this? They can make the dunk contest more fun by, like I said, invite. You see on YouTube, you see all these different guys doing.
That's what
these
I'm
crazy
talking
dunks
about.
and some of that. Man, just invite them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because guess what? They're hungry. They'll be hungry for that money. Them 4 guys gonna bring the best out of the best. So my thing is, if you say the prize is $150,000 for the first prize, man, the boys they're jumping the. Come on, man. They're making videos all the time on YouTube and TikTok. You see Joker dunking everywhere. So let these guys do it. Because I mean, what we see out there, man. Listen, one dude the one who won, he wanted to be a dancer. I ain't know if he wanted to dance. I'm like, I ain't know what he was trying to do. But neither here nor there, man. Dame Lillard did what he had to do in the 3-point contest. That man ain't played all year, won the 3-point contest. But shout out to Con Knipple, man, for representing Charlotte.
What's up, Con?
He made it to the finals, which I kind of knew the boy could shoot, man. So it won't be too long he'd be winning one. But I can't give you nothing on the All-Star game because I didn't watch 1 minute of it, because if they don't care, why should I care?
Yeah. I didn't watch anything about it neither. I know that Ant-Man won the MVP. So they had the US versus US Stars versus US Stripes. They had US versus the world, and they had another one, kind of like an old school versus new school little format where they're doing 12 minutes. They're doing 12 minutes. So there was a lot of defense being played, they said. So they say a lot of people said they did like. I didn't watch it because I figured it wasn't gonna be all that. But a lot of people said it was pretty good because they was actually playing.
Maybe next year I'll watch it. Maybe next year I'll actually watch it.
I'll watch it. Yeah. But hey, man, we with that being said, we're gonna get into this next little thing we got. What's in the Tyler Perry movie? You know what I'm saying? What was it called? Road Trip.
Joe Road Trip. So,
Joe Road Trip.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, I want you to talk about it because you watch it as well. But
yeah,
I'm just reading all the social media and all the blogs,
the comments.
I knew people, and I knew when the movie came on, he gave you a disclaimer. He said, "Hey, this is pretty much gonna have a lot of cussing in it, a lot of B's, a lot of P's, a lot of hoes, so a lot of MLs." He told you this. So the thing I don't like about people talk. This is what I don't like about people in general. I'm just ranting for a second before I ask you this. You start talking junk about Tyler Perry because he said all his movies were about the same. They had the same plot, same this, same that. He gave you something totally different and gave you a disclaimer before. So get what? If you sat there and watched the whole movie before and he gave you a disclaimer, that's on you. You sitting there talking about, I see some people talking about, oh, it was too much cussing. Who said watch it? But I'm gonna ask you first, because you watched it and you saw the same thing I saw. How did you like the movie? How did you like Tyler Perry's new movie?
I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, man, because I'm not really the biggest Tyler Perry fan. As far as like his movies, like I said, sometimes, and don't get me wrong, he's a great innovator, great movie producer, great show producer. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to do this to a T. So there's no knock on him. I liked it because a lot of people to get with the cursing and stuff. Forget about all that. Man, you got aunts and uncles that curse all the time. Y'all hear that stuff all the time. Like I said, he gave you a disclaimer. So y'all really missed the message. The message was, man, how you raising your kids, you can't block your kids from everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and cover them and expect them when they get out there in the world to do what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? Now they get out there in the world, they don't know what's going on, and they don't know what's going on, and now you got them out there trying to be trying to learn life when life don't come and smack them in the face. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot go out here, cover your kids, try to protect them as much as you can, and then when they get away from the house, they don't know what to do. Cause you ain't gonna be in all these situations. You can't be with them at all times. So that's why you teach them life skills and hope that they have the discernment to learn from, what's good, what's bad. No, I can't go with this crowd. Now I think I may need to stay in the night. Now I don't think I need to do it that. You know what I'm saying? They got to learn that. You can't learn that this thing to keep them covered all the time. That was a big mess, and that was an important mess. Man, stop trying to baby these kids, man. Life is gonna smack them in the face, and they ain't gonna know what to do. So pretty much that's what Joe did. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, you got to toughen up, man. You got to get a little bit thicker skin because you go out here in the world, man. You're going to eat you a lot.
Yeah, and I think piggyback off of what you're saying, I think me, you saw the same thing.
Yeah.
And when he was making them take the photos, he threw the phone away and he was making them take photos with Polaroids. He was saying basically get rid of all of this new technology stuff. We're going to show you how we grew up. When he first got in his car, he said, I'm going to use them. He said, what's that? That's a map. We don't have no Googles and all this stuff. He said, that's what this is. He said, and the best scene to me was when they went to that bar. And he went in there, and this kid, his grandson went to a white school, a white private school. But when he went inside that bar, he thought they were going to treat him the same way them kids treated him. But he didn't know he was in Mississippi. So the thing I loved about that whole situation was he went in that bar, and when they finally got back in, when Joe went in there and rescued him, they got back in the car, and he was over there crying. He knew then, like, hold up, this ain't how they treat me when I'm at home in Atlanta. But like Joe said, you ain't in Atlanta, you in Mississippi. This is how they look at you. This is how they treating you.
This is how they think about you.
And the greatest thing about it, he said, I got a 3rd grade education. He said, he said, don't you tell my son this, but I want to let you know, my son, I'm proud of my son, and I'm proud of you. Y'all done more of it. He said, we fought for y'all to get to where y'all at. And he had a message, and Tyler Perry always got a message in all his movies.
Yeah.
And like I said, don't get me wrong, the last 4 or 5 movies that I've watched of his, they have been pretty much the same, but I support him because I think he has a brilliant mind. I think he's
brilliant. Yeah, he got a
what he's
brilliant
done
mind.
for Black culture. I think he's the epitome of greatness.
Yeah.
So for me, I told my wife a long time ago, I said, I hope Joe get his own. I told her this 5, 6 years. I said, I hope Joe get his own movie. So I was expecting all the cursing and stuff. Now, when they went to the H house, I didn't know that scene was gonna come up in there, so that had me crying, laughing. When Miss Pat walked in there, I cried. But my thing is, it's the movie that teaches people. This is what, and I guess another thing about certain things. I guess my mom and daddy is the biggest about this. I love my parents about this. My mom and daddy believe in God like everybody else. But everybody ain't perfect. You're gonna have cursing. You're gonna see stuff like this. So my mom and daddy are not gonna sit there and shelter my ears and say, hey, because guess what? You're gonna hear this stuff in the world. So my thing is, what's the point of sitting here trying to shelter your kids when they get outside the house? This is the biggest lesson I think that people need to understand. When you got your kids in the house, you teach them your morals and your values. So when they go out in the world, they'll know to say, hey, my mom and dad didn't teach me how to do that. My mom and dad, because one thing about me, when I leave this house, even right now, I'm 50 years old. My mom and dad is still living. When I walk out of this house, I'm a representative of my mom and my daddy. Whatever they taught me, this is what I'm going out here to do. So this is why that movie it touched me in a way. I'm like, wow. So then when they went back at the end, and the girl started showing them in the hotel, all the places that you've been to in Mississippi.
He didn't
stayed
know.
in the room, Martin Luther King. He didn't know these things. So for people to sit here and just all people are saying is the people that's knocking the movies for too much cursing, too much vulgar. You missing the whole point.
They're missing the whole thing. Yep.
It went over your head.
Yep. You're missing the whole point of the movie. Forget all the cursing and all this and that. He made a perfect point in the movie. And like how you said, another thing with that too, and when he said he was telling his son, man, you go to HBCU, he didn't even know what HBCU was.
No.
What's that? Bro, like they're trying to make you erase your history, erase your past, so you don't know about this stuff. So that's why they don't put it in the schools no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't in the books no more. So they're trying to make it seem like it ain't never happened. And so with this generation, they're like, huh? Y'all must don't know what happened. You know, you're getting attacked by dogs, getting water holes with the fire, from the fire hydrant and stuff like that. Hey, man. When I saw that field of cotton, man, I was like, yo, it still fields in Mississippi that still has cotton like that.
Hey, man, we still Go
We
ahead.
still got cotton at my daddy church. Man, I took the picture. Cotton,
No,
cotton growing right there, bro.
but see,
Yeah.
but like I say, these are lifelong lessons that
Mm-hmm.
if you don't teach your kids these lifelong lessons, because my daughter went to HBCU, your daughter went to
Mm-hmm.
HBCU
Yeah.
school, but
Mm-hmm.
I got a daughter also going to PWI school.
Yep.
So, but my
Mine
thing
too.
is, it's their choice. Once I raised you and I did what I could do in the household,
Mm-hmm.
you got to make your own decision.
Yeah.
Your daughter,
But yeah.
your baby girl went to a PWI school in
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
LSU. So
LSU.
so we the same way. So my
But,
thing is, you let your kids make their decision, but the base of this movie was once you give your kids the tools to understand what's
mm-hmm.
going on,
Mm-hmm.
they should know right from wrong when they leave the house.
Yeah.
That's the
And
main
and
thing.
and another thing too, he was telling you know yourself, be true to yourself, know who you are. Don't let them erase you, make you think that you are nothing other than what you are. Hey, this is a part of your history, this is a part of your culture. They're trying to erase it, they're trying to blot it out on the books, they're trying to scrub it off the internet. But hey, this is who you are. Don't and you know what? And just like you said, when they went in that scene, when they went inside the little bar in Mississippi,
Hmm.
if you don't know who you are, they'll remind you each and
Oh,
every time.
listen.
Oh, they're
When
gonna remind you.
he asked to go to that bathroom, they looked at
Yep.
him, and when he walked out, that dude said,
Mhm.
"How you doing?" He said
Yeah. Yep.
Niger, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Whoa!" So guess what? The little kid didn't understand what he's
He
like. Why
understand.
you calling me this? I go to school
Mhm.
with a bunch of white kids. Why? So
Yeah.
my thing is, it's a great. I mean, on this podcast, we kind of tell y'all we're gonna do mostly sports, we're gonna
Yeah.
do music, but we're gonna do entertainment. So right
Yeah.
now, when with the NBA not really going on and the
Mhm.
NFL not going on, baseball,
Mhm.
we got to get you entertainment. And I told Daryl about the movie. I said, Daryl, I know you're
Yes.
not a Tyler Perry big, but this got to be the funniest. That's the funniest movie I've seen in the last 5
In a
years.
long time. Yeah. My side
I
was
mean,
hurting, man. Yeah.
when I say I laughed, I laughed. But like I say, when the times it gets serious, I'm like, I had to look at it myself. Like he teaching me something. Even at 50, I'm like, Dad, I
Mhm.
didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. So,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, when he was taking them pictures, some of this stuff was going over my head. The Martin Luther King one, when he kept saying,
The
"Grandpa, it's
Lorraine
somebody clothes in the,"
the Lorraine
and
Hotel.
and I forgot that
Mhm.
they left that room exactly the
Like
way it
that.
is. So it
Mhm.
made me forget about that. It made me forget
Mhm.
about when he took the picture when the fire hose. It made me
Yep.
forget about a lot of that stuff. So
Mhm.
Tyler Perry was a genius going across that country. He was
Yep.
showing you different states of what
Mhm.
happened to black people going.
Mhm.
So it was like I say, if you didn't like that movie, that's your opinion.
And
Everybody has one.
and see, and then when he went to when he went to what I think was like Money, Mississippi. Is that was that name of it? When Emmett Till got thrown into
Emmett
the.
Till got thrown in that. Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, I'm saying it. Maybe I was saying it wrong, but yeah, and I was like, I didn't know what that spot was neither.
Yeah, because remember the scene. Go back and look when Joe was
Yeah,
standing at the. Okay, the kid was there first. Then Joe stood at the water, and Joe
yeah.
was looking at the water. And
He
I
was
was
looking
saying
at
to
the
myself,
water.
I kept saying something happened here, but I just
Yeah,
couldn't.
it
But
didn't.
it's
Yep.
a history, and I think and another thing I didn't think about is Black History Month. So that
Yeah,
movie came out in a whole good. Everything Tyler Perry do is calculated.
yeah.
So
Genius, genius.
people could say what they want about him. Everybody always want to critique, just like with the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
People were talking about Bad Bunny. Listen, it's a culture.
yeah.
The music wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
I heard so many people, "Oh, we couldn't understand what he was
Mm-hmm.
saying." So what?
So what?
So
It's a
what?
vibe. You can feel it. You can feel that
You
it
can
was a good
dance up.
vibe.
Man, I
Yeah.
danced on that music all night long. Cause get what?
Mm-hmm.
It's so we as people, we so quick to nitpick and talk about this, that, the
Exactly.
other. But then
Exactly.
we all got faults. And
Yeah.
my thing is, so when Tyler Perry movie came on, I knew immediately when that movie went off, I say it's gonna be a lot of backlash from this here.
Yep.
People
Mm-hmm.
either gonna get it or they're not gonna
Or
get it.
don't. Yep.
It's no in between. Either you're gonna get it, or you
Mm-hmm.
don't get it. I laughed, and I said when I laughed more than I ever had. And like
Yep.
I say, but he's a genius. I just wanted to
Yeah.
get your opinion about it, see how you thought about it. So
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think, man. Comment in the comment section, and y'all let us know what y'all think about this movie.
I tried to watch the Method Man and Kelly Rowland movie, man, but I ain't even gonna lie, man. I dozed off.
I ain't clicked on that one yet, but I'm gonna check it out and see how that goes and stuff like that. But yeah,
Any other movies or shows that you seen lately that you want to tap
man,
into?
I've been watching I watched this thing called Steel, which is a good movie about the people was robbing the people for their pension, taking the pensions out, and these investment companies, kind of like a 401k, kind of like a uh, and how they was this rob, and they wasn't doing it with like how you used to go when you used to go people used to go rob banks and stuff, they used to go get the money and stuff like that. Now everything was all electronic. They was using like little, hey, I need a password to this and that, and they were just taking people pensions, doctors and people that actually service people that actually work all their life for that money, and they stole like a couple of $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. Another good one is Cross, and it actually kind of like a takeoff to Tyler Perry. Remember Tyler Perry did the movie? It's a takeoff that season 1 and 2. That's real good. That's a real good show.
You
And
need to, hey, if you haven't watched this movie called Primate, man, you need to watch this
check
movie
that
named.
out. Yeah.
You need to watch. Have you seen it?
No, I'm gonna check it out.
Hey man, hey, all I'm gonna tell you, man, Ben sick, man. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when Ben kill you, man, Ben gonna put his hand right here. Ben snatches everything out your mouth, man. Listen,
Hey man. Hey,
hey, I know it's supposed to be a kind of a bad movie because I laugh at everything, man. But listen,
hey,
it's a scene in that movie. The dude was messing with Ben. He kept saying, Ben said, okay. He kept doing this.
Yeah.
Just, okay. Man, when Ben laid him down, man, he took his 2 fingers, man. And listen, and I know I don't supposed to laugh at the scene because he killed the boy, but he stacked the whole boy jawbone. And I said, woo,
hey man, like
Ben sick, man. Hey,
like you don't know if a cat, like he pulled out the cash register, pulled out the cash box, the cash
and then what made me laugh? Yeah. And what made me laugh even more is what made me laugh because him and his homeboy got to the house. So he done killed the white boy. The black boy was sitting out there and he done threw the jaw. And black boy like, what's that over there? Man, when that black boy saw that monkey, man, listen, man, I was in tears. But like I say, it's a good movie. It's a good message behind it. But I think people would like Crime Maker. Like I say, it's not like Caesar. It's not like that kind. He's smart, but he gets sick. Basically,
he got rabies. He got
he got sick,
monkey,
man. So he was real
yeah.
smart and stuff, man. But like I say, when he got bit, man, Ben just went. Ben went berserk, man. Ben, he killed the first one, man. It was a rap after that, man. Ben was sick, man. But if you ain't seen Primate, you need to watch that, man.
And I said, Primate, they probably made that off the take of the woman just happened a while ago in Florida who had the monkey, and the monkey disfigured her and stuff, attacked her, and it was her pet monkey.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, we're gonna do different things on this podcast. Like I say, and shout out to my man. I want to say his name, DeAndre. He work at Cookout, man. We was talking. He seen my Hornet gear on, and he was like, man, he say, he started talking. He said, man, the Hornet's hot. I said, yeah. I said, we got a podcast. He joined right then and there. So I told him I'm gonna give him a shout out, man, to all the new subscribers and stuff, man.
Shout out to DeAndre, man.
Hey, man, so to all the new subscribers out there, man, thank y'all. And like I say, the Hornets will be back in action Thursday against Houston. Right now, everybody's going to the games. The games are even crowded because they're winning.
They're winning.
Anything in sports, everybody knows sports. If you winning, everybody gonna come out.
The energy different. The energy different in the cities. It culminated that off the season that the Panthers had this year.
Yes.
And the city. Then you got Charlotte FC doing that thing. You know what I'm saying? So
they
the
went to
city
the playoffs.
got this energy about it, man. With the sports in the city, the teams are doing real good, man.
Hey, you gotta understand.
All the teams in Charlotte.
Like you said, FC made the playoffs. The Panthers turned around, made the playoffs. And the Hornets are trying to make the playoffs. This would be historic for the city to get all 3 major sports we have here, get them going to the right direction. I hopefully that the Panthers will be able to keep ascending. I hope the Hornets keep ascending. I hope FC keep ascending. It gives the city some. We got some swag about our stuff again. We had swag in the city since Cam Newton was here. Let's be honest. When Cam left, the swag went away. So we trying to get that swag back, man. So like I say, and I gotta have a big shout out before we get off here. Luke Kuechly made it to the the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, he made it to the Hall of Fame, not Pro Bowl. He made it to the Hall of Fame. He gets inducted in August, the first or second week of August. He gets inducted. So, and I'm thinking about taking a road trip up to see him get inducted to the Hall of Fame, man. Up there in
that's Canton, Ohio.
No, Cleveland, Canton. Okay, it's Canton, Ohio. Yeah. So, but yeah, big shout out to Luke Kuechly, man. He made it in the second time. Now next has got to be Steve Smith to get in. So, we want to say a shout out to Luke Kuechly for getting in, man, and congratulate him. Man. And like I say, man, big for the city, man. So like I say, you got anything else you want to add, Daryl?
Nah, man. I just want to everybody go out there and support all the teams. Support the Hornets. Support Charlotte FC. You know what I'm saying? Support your local businesses in the area, man. And we keep the Queen City buzzing. Like I said, Buzz City, Queen City. All this other stuff that we got going on, man. Just keep supporting, man. Make sure I like, comment, subscribe too.
The last thing I want to add, there's a food truck. I just showed Daryl. It's a food truck. A festival going downtown Charlotte on this Saturday, the 21st, from 12 to 7. A lot of food trucks, a lot of vendors. So, hey man, if you ain't got nothing to do, go downtown. It's right there in the Levine section. They said downtown Levine section. Go So go down there, take your family. It's free to get in. You go around, you can buy stuff at different food trucks. I showed Daryl, there's probably about 30, 40 trucks going to be there. So
There
if
you
you're in the
go.
city of Charlotte, go down and support these people, man, and help them out.
Make sure y'all do that, man. Hey, we're gonna be out of here, man, like Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Hey man, Scotty, go ahead and hey man, hey man. Ooh, hey man, we out of here, man. Peace out, man.